Just really excited for our program. Really excited for those guys. Really wish Coach DeChellis, um, our leader, could have been here. This is 10 years in the making, and I wish he could have been here. This is his program, his team. I feel like everyone here put in and just kind of did what he asked us to do, and we were able to get the win. I'm really disappointed that for Cam and Richard, obviously, that they couldn't be here either. Those are two huge parts, as you guys know, of the success of this program. And this is not only for this team, but this is for NTF, and that's Navy team family. And that is all those guys who have come through this program the last 9-10 years, the Sean Andersons, the Bryce Doolans, the James Lupos, the Kevin Alters. I mean, I could keep going on. Will Kelly's, Tillman Dunbar's, Kendall Norris, Brandon Venturini's. All of those guys started this venture a long time ago. So just really happy for everybody.
Wags, go ahead. You started off.
So, John, just talk about Navy winning a Patriot League regular season championship for the first time in 21 seasons. It's taken Ed 10 years to build a team that could accomplish that goal.
Yeah, I mean, it's just special. I mean, it's an unbelievable accomplishment. It's not an easy thing to do. Winning is not easy. And we've got a special group. I think this group this year, I've been telling these guys all year that 2021 is the year of the Navy midshipmen. And we just keep believing that. We keep loving on each other and supporting each other. And, it's just a really, really special thing. To be honest with you, Wags, it hasn't quite sank in yet, but I can't wait to go back and celebrate with those guys.
So how difficult is it for Ed not to be here? I mean, this is what he's built, and the moment of, cutting down the nets, and he's not even here to be part of. Yeah,
it's really difficult for him to not be here. I know. I was just on the phone with him, and it's difficult for us, for his presence not to be here. But we did some things via Zoom before the game and during the game, and he was able to still communicate with the guys. So he wasn't physically here, but I think what those guys were able to accomplish today, and what this program was able to accomplish today, is a true sign of his leadership. Because even whenever he is not here, we were able to follow the game plan. We executed it, and we were able to get a win and a championship for the United States Naval Academy.
So what did Ed say when you talked to him after the game?
He just, he and I shared a moment, and, you could just tell that he's crushed, obviously, that he wasn't here, but just was going on. He actually started to go into coach mode a little bit and was going, what were you doing when they go 1-3-1, and what were you doing with this and that? But that's good. I mean, that's what he should do, right? I know it's really hard for him, but it's a testament to who he is as a person, and he knows that he's following COVID protocol, and we're doing what the medical staff wanted us to do. It's not about him, and he expressed that to the team, and he said, "Hey, I trust you guys. I believe in you guys. I love you guys." And we use that word a lot around here, love. And he said, I'm not going to jeopardize what we've got going, for a positive COVID test or something. So you guys can go do it. And he believes in them, and we were able to accomplish that.
So what can you say about this team sweeping Loyola this weekend without two starters, including someone as important as Cam Davis? You don't win this championship without winning both games of the weekend, and your team got it done without two very key players.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a glimpse of what's to come for Navy basketball, other than Richard being back next year. But we lose obviously Al and Cam. I thought Al stepped up and played big minutes for us. I mean, unbelievable, right? He's a senior, and this is a guy who is a high character kid, comes from a great family. Obviously, his brother plays here. His brother goes down. He didn't sulk. He stepped into the role. We asked him to play the 5 this year, and that was a position he was not used to playing. And he accepted that. And all he is about is just doing whatever he can to help the team. And he's going to be a great leader for us in the United States Navy and for our country. And we have other guys step up. I mean, Greg Summers, John Carter, Austin Inge steps in for Cam, who is an all-league player, and Austin's a freshman. And I thought he did an unbelievable job, and he had to grow up a lot in 2 of the biggest games that he might ever play. Pat Dorsey did great things. I mean, it was just all a team effort. Tyler Nelson was very good for us. I wish we could have shot our free throws a little bit better, but But other than that, I mean, Loyola's a very good team. I think Coach Hardy does a great job with them. They run a lot of great actions. Aldama's obviously, he's a force. But I thought our kids stuck to the game plan. We believed in the game plan. We were able to absorb their pressure more today than we were yesterday. At Loyola's gym, Wrights Arena is a tough place to play. It gets loud in there, even though nobody was there yesterday. It got loud. I don't think we'd won since 2017 there on the road. So that was a huge win for us too, saying something and making a statement. But the kids just believed. They just believed. They never got nervous. Just super proud of them.
Last, before I pass it off to Phil Bergman, John Carter didn't start. A, why did he not start? And secondly, despite that, he came off the bench and gave you 16.
Yeah, he gave us 26 last night and 16 today. And that three he hit on the wing, Wags, was the game winner. About 2:30 to go. They were in the 1-3-1, and we made 3 passes, and that was a big shot. Just a great young man. And he'd been struggling a little bit, and our staff kind of had some talks with him, and we tried to support him. He said, he kind of brought it up to me. He was like, hey, Pat's playing well. Why don't you let Pat start? Let me come off the bench. I'm not sure I'm deserving to start right now. So, we said, okay. And coach, obviously coach made that final decision, but John responded well. I mean, as you guys know, it doesn't matter who starts. It's all about who finishes, and he's going to contribute. So, and I think he just relaxed, and he kind of found something. And boy, what a time to get hot and get rolling for us, right? Is at the end of the year.
Go ahead, Bill.
Coach, just looking ahead to now have home court advantage for the Patriot League tournament, what does this mean?
Oh, it's huge. I think we've been really good at home. I feel John and I were talking before the game today. You don't realize it, but it had been almost a month since we'd played a home game. And there for a while we were playing a lot of home games back to back. Then we had 2 on the road at American. So it's huge. Man, I wish we had some students in the stands and fans could come. This place would be rocking. But this is a great place for us. We feel comfortable here. We've got a routine with the way the season has been, and playing on the weekends, and our strength staff and Hannah, our athletic trainer, have done a great job. The guys are comfortable in that routine. Not having to travel and sleep in your own bed, I think, is really important. And so we've just got to kind of lock in. We'll take tomorrow off. We'll have a light day Tuesday, and we'll have our normal week. We'll get after it Wednesday, Thursday, and have a more shooting practice on Friday and get after it.
And last from me, just bench depth. Deaver had another strong game today. Just how versatile is his bench?
Yeah, I think our bench, I think we had 17 points off the bench at halftime, which was a huge lift for us. And that's John and Deaver and those guys. And Deaver's special. He's still learning. He's still learning how to be a better defender. But I thought going into half, we talked as a staff. We really thought we had an advantage in the post. And so first couple possessions of the second half, we really got the ball inside. And we wanted Deaver to try to make DK have to guard him. And Deaver's a pretty good decision maker whenever he plays off of 2 feet. Sometimes he has a tendency to speed up and get in the air, and that's something we work on with all our guys is playing off of 2 feet. So he's tremendous for us. There was a time where he and Sean Yoder were out for a long time, and it was different playing without those guys. So I'm excited to get Rich and Cam back, just praying that everything works out, praying for Coach DeChellis and his health, and that he has some negative test results, and then we can be at full force.
38 to 11 was the bench total.
Wow, that's great. That's tremendous. Do you know what it was last night by chance? I think
it was similar.
Similar,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that off the top, but yes.
Yeah.
Wags, anything else? Or are you good?
Do you expect to have Coach DeChellis, Cam Davis, and Richard and Joko for Saturday's game?
I'm very hopeful. I'm gonna keep praying. We're gonna obviously follow our medical protocol and our medical staff. They've done a great job all year here. Our administration, from Mr. Gladchuck down to Scott and everyone that supports our program, have done an unbelievable job of communicating and trying to figure this ever fluid COVID season out. And we'll do what we're allowed to do, and we will follow the rules. And just very hopeful that we can get those guys back.
Just talk about how good it feels to get a win on senior day, and you were a big part of it. You played a lot of minutes and contributed.
Of course. I mean, we have a strong tradition in this program of winning on senior day. You know, I think back to 2 years ago when we had Dom Antonelli, Ryan Pearson, George Kieran, Haas. We had a huge win against Bucknell. That was a special win, and today was obviously a special win. I'm glad I could have been a part of it. Wish obviously that Cam would have been here out on the court with us. Wish Luke, my brother, could have been out there. It was glad to have him here today, just in support. But yeah, really wish I could have those 2 other seniors out there with me. But glad we got the win.
So kind of talk about the pregame. Obviously, we didn't think Luke would be here because of his surgery. Weren't sure about Cam after we heard, but Luke somehow finds a way to get here and go out there on his crutches, and then the whole team goes out there with Cam's jersey. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, very, very special. We have a great group of guys. I've been here 4 years, and there's something about this group just feels different. Navy team family is our motto, and this year it really does feel like a family. I have a great group of brothers out there on my team with me, and I'm so proud of the way we have battled adversity this year. Losing Luke, going through 2 different quarantine periods, and then like this weekend without Cam and Rich, and today without Coach D. It's a really special group of guys, and we've really worked hard to overcome all that.
What was the team chanting there after the victory? They were going 2-2 or something. I don't know. What was that?
Yeah, it's to you. I have no idea. I can't even tell you what it means. We just kind of someone started chanting it one day. Like, I think it started last year. Actually, Dave Kasang and I, who's no longer here, he is at ECU now, but he started chanting that, and that's kind of been our team motto ever since. We have no idea what it means. I couldn't tell you, but it's something that we kind of all rally around.
Phil?
Yeah, Alec, first off, just what was that balance like today, knowing that you got to be out on senior night and you're representing you and your twin on the court?
Yeah, I mean, today was me. I was out there for me, Luke, and Cam, so kind of playing for all 3 of us. It was definitely special. He started every game last year, and I got to start today. Ever since he got hurt, I've just always kind of kept him in my mind, because I know he'd give anything to be out there with me. So it definitely felt good, to get some minutes this weekend and to contribute, because, I know if he was out there with me, he'd be doing the same.
1 seed in the Patriot League. How does this feel?
It feels great, but all I can say is the job's not done. This is one of our goals at the beginning of the year, and the other one is to win that Patriot League tournament and get to the NCAA tournament. So halfway there, just got to keep working.
As an athlete, what was that moment like to get to cut down the net?
It's special. I've never been a part of any championship team growing up. It's my first championship ever, and it feels great. But like I said, we're all just focused right now on the Patriot League tournament, winning that so we can get to the NCAA tournament. That's been our goal since day one. We can do it. I'm excited.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Phil.